Once upon a night, deep in the forgotten countryside of New England, there stood a mansion no map ever dared to mark. Locals whispered that the house had been abandoned for more than a century, yet its windows sometimes glowed faintly, as if candlelight flickered inside. One stormy evening, a young woman named Clara stepped inside the rotting doorway, seeking shelter. The air was thick with dust and the stench of damp wood. Her footsteps echoed unnaturally, as if the house itself were awake and listening. A grand staircase rose before her, shrouded in shadows. A massive chandelier dangled above, swaying though no wind passed. As Clara placed her foot on the first step, a voice whispered her name, slow, rasping, and impossibly close. She froze. She was alone, or so she thought. The portraits along the walls seemed to watch her climb, their painted eyes shifting ever so slightly. When she looked back, the front door was gone. Only darkness stretched where she had entered. Halfway up, the chandelier's crystals rattled violently, scattering eerie light across the walls. The whispers grew louder, now in many voices, chanting something she couldn't understand. Shadows pooled around her feet, tugging at her dress like invisible hands. At the top of the stairs, she saw a figure, tall, faceless, its body thin, like smoke, yet solid enough to block her path. It raised a hand, pointing down the hall. The air turned icy cold, her breath fogging before her eyes. Suddenly, the chandelier snapped from its chain and crashed behind her, sealing off her escape. The figure glided toward her without a sound. Every step she took backward, the hallway stretched longer, endless, trapping her in a corridor that twisted into blackness. The last thing Clara heard was the chorus of voices, whispering in unison. You came to us, and now you stay forever. And with that, the house fell silent again, waiting for the next visitor.